No problem. I shall transform your hair to be a masterpiece. I am an artiste with a pair of scissors.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop. Fresh from the barbershop, fly from the beauty salon. My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop. I got a show where you can listen and view. My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop. Bringing barbers and stylists together with the ScissorSalute. My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop. One cut, two cut, three cut, four. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Oh, you fancy. Spending hours in salons on your hairstyle.
For the Lord protects his barbers and he makes the stubble grow.
Scissor! Salute! Salute!
Well, ScissorSalute, welcome to the ScissorSalute show. I'm your host, Eli DeBar, my guest host for the evening. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Suzanne from Hair We Share.
And I'm Dean from Hair We Share.
Here we share, and we're here to share the hair. Well, the ScissorSalute show, well, first of all, let me get into explanation of the ScissorSalute, which is a gesture, compliment, greeting, lifestyle, and brand dedicated to bringing barbers, hairstylists, and makeup artists together worldwide. And we use the ScissorSalute show as an outlet to actually make that happen. Every Monday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we give the opportunity for the visual artists to come down here and showcase their skills live on the ScissorSalute stage, while also conducting interviews with them so you can find out how they got started, where they currently are, where they plan to be going on their journey. As you know, social media has had a big impact on our profession, and this is the age of the independent educator. And a lot of people would like to educate. Unfortunately, not everybody is fit to do that. But if you feel like, you know what, this is something you like to do, and you have to get outside of your comfort zone. You're used to cutting at your place, and when you get out of your place, are you able to communicate with people? Are you able to explain exactly what you're doing? If this sounds like something you'd like to do, and you'd like to educate, and like to see if you have what it takes, or you'd like to advertise with us, book us for your next event, all you have to do is just email us, scissorsalute@yahoo.com. Please leave all your contact information, and we'll get back to you in the order that the email is received. Now, we'd like to thank everybody and wishing everybody a happy new year. This is the last show of the year. We've seen a lot of topics, and we discussed a lot of topics on here, from photoshopping to, again, independent educators and events, a lot of events that were thrown over the past summer, and it just seemed like there was a little bit too much. We covered a lot of stuff, and it's good to put the negative out there, but it's good to shine some light on the positive. Again, for everybody who's talking about enhancements rhymes with advancements, so it's going to increase your income. So if you're against advancements, then if you're against enhancements, you're against basically making more money in your establishment, because if you are so much against the enhancements that you're not willing to do it, the next person will be willing to do it, and they're going to get that money. Again, it's all great for the love, but this is our profession, this is our career, and we have to take care of our families. And another thing for Photoshop, seems to be the big talk of 2017. To each his own. I did notice a lot of people blatantly Photoshopping, and they're coming out saying they're doing it on purpose. And what am I noticing? They're increased in followers. They have increased on their followers and increased on their income due to adding Photoshop. I mean, to each his own. Are they taking money out of my pocket? No. I feel like barbers and hairstylists need to be more concerned what is going on in their establishment. Nobody on the internet's going to take money out of your pocket, just like the new barber or the new hairstylist coming into your establishment won't take money out your pocket. We are responsible for our own actions. We show up late, we take extended breaks, we leave early, we might not want to take that person, or we have this new thing that everyone likes to do, this new price list that some people might not be comfortable with. You're going to lose out on money. Again, 2018 is coming up. The price list seems to be the thing. I will tell you, if you want to increase the prices on what you do, make sure that you're adding services. Make sure that the environment that the clients are walking into is different. Make sure that it's worth the money. And at the same time, you have to grandfather in those clients that have been with you for so long. I mean, there's nothing wrong with increasing the prices, but the people that have been paying what they've been paying for the past however many years they've been going to you, keep them at that price, add the new price to the new clients. That's just my suggestion. Now, you can just be like, well, Eli, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to do what I do. Go ahead, do what you do. And I'm going to continue to do what I do. I'm just trying to help everyone out here. You know, so let's get into a recap of last week's show. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that the show is co-produced by the co-owner, New York and Queen, produced by the owner, Sefro. We're broadcasting out of Massapequa, Long Island via StrongIsland.tv, and LA is on the boards. Oh, you hear that right there? That was a message right there. So let's get into a recap of last week's show from Maestro's Barbershop located in Selden, New York. We had Brandon Ebbets. His Instagram handle is at BM_EBBITTS. There he goes right there. He did an undercut on the model. And you could see probably a hairstylist did a braid on that. I would say that the color was done probably a week or two ago. Some pastel colors used there. And if you're wondering what he did, that is a skin undercut where he probably went with the liners and then foil shaver right along the temple and the nape of the neck. He probably went with, I will say, a 2-guard open up. But to achieve that, he probably was using universal precautions and went with the 3-guard down before he went up. So that's a suggestion. If you're going to be doing undercuts like that, you might want to go down with the guard before you go up just to see what's there. So ScissorSalute to Brandon from Maestro's Barbershop, located in Selden, New York, on the corner of North Ocean and 25. I say that because it's right up the block from my house.
Me too.
So ScissorSalute. So yeah, I live in Center Reach. Center Reach. And from Savannah Salon, located in St. James, we had Lisa Mayo. Our Instagram handle is at Lisa_created to create. So she was created to create. So there she goes. She did the braid. I'm going to say that she did the braid. And the one to the left is a braid disassembled. And to the right, we see an updo. And there we go. We got little mermaids up in here and unicorns, unicorn tribes. Some vibrant hair colors there. So we'd like to ScissorSalute Lisa created to create. And she also does barbering too. So she is really trying to become a hair guru, as we say. She's really trying to master the profession, men and women. And look out for her. She'll probably be back on the show doing what she does. So ScissorSalute. Our in-studio guest, owner and barber at Sharp Image Barbershop, located in Versailles. What is that? Versailles, Connecticut. We had Chef.the.barber. So Chef the Barber. He came in here. He helped co-host. Thank you so much, Ruben, for coming down here. And we'd like to ScissorSalute him on opening up his new location. If you'd like to see his new location, you can follow him at chef.the.barber. We like to ScissorSalute Chef the Barber because first time he came on the show, he actually cooked for us. He cooked. I was in the other studio. And one of his passions is to cook, and it is to cut. But one thing I know about this man right here, that he is a family man. It's all about his family, and he's doing all he can and is pressing on to make sure that he is able to take care of his family. So say what you want to say. He's going to do what he has to do to make sure he has to go to where he has to get to where he has to go to. So ScissorSalute to Ruben. And owner and barber at Dapper Cuts Barbershop, located right here in Massapequa, New York. We had Laser. He actually came in here the week prior to last week. So 2 weeks ago, he was in here as an in-studio guest. And we'd like to ScissorSalute him for actually wanting to come down again and actually see what the profession has become. As you know, I mentioned at the beginning of the show, social media has a huge impact on what's going on here. Has a huge impact. Well, I've seen barbers We out in Mastic Shirley. Okay, so there goes the group photo. But I wanted to say that we have Jedi Barbershop is located off of exit 68 off the Long Island Expressway. There's only 72 exits, and we've had people come out from Brooklyn. We've had people come out from Pennsylvania and as far as North Carolina to come and get their hair cut off of images they've seen on social media. Lord knows how many barbershops and they're passing to get to Jedi Barbershop. So, ScissorSalute, who do we have this week, Susan? You could just read right there.
Hi, I'm Suzanne from Here We Share, and today we have with us Lori and Lori of L&L Products. We have Here We Share board member Jo Marie Anderson, who is a BOCES Tech cosmetology teacher, and my co-founder, Dean Riskin.
Hi, how are you?
What's going on, Dean?
It's all good.
Well, what do you think about the environment so far? You coming in here and seeing, what we're doing here.
I like it. We're keeping everybody apprised of what's new in the industry. We're keeping everybody on their toes and letting everybody know that there's plenty of money to be made.
Definitely.
You just got to do the right thing.
Definitely. And, it goes to show how much the show has grown. This is our 4th year of the show, our anniversary. It was actually the first Monday of August. But we're going to just continue to do what we do and just bringing different things to the table. We've had barbers, hairstylists, and makeup artists to come up on here. Tonight we're going to be talking about an organic product line, and we're also going to be covering the Hair We Share. This is not your first time on the show. You actually came on the show and you did a live wig while you were sitting down.
I did.
Remember the little I call them the 70 chairs?
Yes.
The bucket seats.
Yes.
You just sat in the bucket seats
And
after
I
getting
sewed
interviewed.
hair, yeah.
Sewed hair. Now, again, for the viewers that are watching, just
You're not
give a
going to
little.
do that tonight?
I
thought you were going to invent.
I
thought
can,
you were
I
going to show them
can,
how.
but I'm not set up for it. But
I mean,
All right.
well, let's get everybody a little bit more familiar with who you are, what you did previously on the show.
So we've been wig designers. I've been a wig designer for 24 years. Dean was my boss, is my boss, kind of.
Kind
Should I
of.
say kind of? When Dean was on vacation, I turned the business into a not-for-profit. A little girl's mom called and she wanted a wig that we had designed on an actress who was on 2020. And she had seen the wig there, and the mom was saying she'll do anything for that wig, and I knew she couldn't afford it. So I took a photo of the girl and put it on Facebook. And in 1 week, it got shared over 1,000 times. We had 42 ponytail donations, and a bunch of my clients donated cash. And when Dean came back from his vacation, I said, guess what? We're a not-for-profit now. We do our work for free.
Exactly. Okay. But no, actually, it works out. It worked out very well.
So he said, okay, well, look, I'm not going to promise you that we're a not-for-profit, but we'll explore it. So we did, and we became a 501c3 in 2014. And we've been working on it very hard ever since.
Well, I know here at the ScissorSalute show, we love what you were doing, and if you notice in the beginning of the show, we had a video up before the intro. We played your video numerous times. We used it as a fill-in so we can swap positions when people come here and get interviewed, or we go from cut cam to the interviews. We've always used it as an in-between, and we definitely love what you're doing right there, because it's a topic that sometimes don't want to be discussed, because your feelings get involved. Even us men in the barbershop, when commercials come on the shop, we're like, oh man, and it's just like it hits home. And to see that you're doing that and putting a smile on the kids' faces, we know what's going on when it comes to crowns, because we've had wig people come on here before. I guess they crown is a different terminology. When they get the crowns on their head, regardless of what age or whatever situation it is, we know that it makes them feel good. We know that hair, when people get their hair done, we put smiles on their faces, whether you're a barber or a hairstylist. And makeup artists know the same feeling when they're doing makeup on their clients. And that is www.hairweshare.org. And if you would like to donate, make sure you go there. If you would like more information on exactly what's going on there, you can go to www.hareweshare.org. So again, tell me what's going on. You come back from vacation and you hear that it's nonprofit. What's going through your mind at that time?
I've been in business since 1958. I took over my dad's business. My dad was in the hair replacement business located here on Long Island since 1958, Manny Roberts Hair Replacement. Okay? So my dad was the first guy back in the 70s who dove into a pool with a hairpiece on and came up and drove away in a Jaguar convertible. So in 1982, I took over my dad's business and I built a great client base along with his base, reinvented 5 or 6 times. You know, climate's always changing, right?
Yes.
Climate's always changing. And like you said, you've got to stay with the climate. If you let the climate change and you don't change with the climate, then business is over. And your clients are gone and everybody's gone. So I turn around, I leave to go on vacation. I tell her before I leave, I say to her, look, you know, find out how much money they can afford to pay for the wig because we got to pay the rent. Somebody's got to pay the rent, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I come back and I find out that we are now a nonprofit. Okay, bang. All right, so let's give it a shot. Listen, we're not in it for profit. Okay, it's not about the profit. We collect thousands of ponytails every year. Each ponytail costs us $125 to process. If everybody donated $10 with their ponytail, that would help offset the costs. That's what we need. It's most important. Donate today. Donate now.
Okay, so back to what we said in the beginning of the show and back to what you said just now. It's about changing with the time. So donations is good. Donating the hair is good. But donating the hair and maybe just adding $10 will do so much more.
We have a Track Your Ponytail program. So if the person donating their hair, they can start a crowdfunder right on our website, or they can just donate directly. Once they reach $125 to sponsor their ponytail, we let them know about the person who got it.
So you notice Facebook now, when people do their birthdays, there's a donation now.
Right.
Yeah.
So is there any way you guys are looking into that? Like,
Yeah, one
are
of our board
connected to-
members. One of our board members has right now a fundraiser going on for her birthday. Karen Vito has a fundraiser right now that says for her birthday she's donating all the money that's raised to Hair We Share.
Nice. And what's the information? Do you guys have that information on
When
that
you go on
page?
Facebook, if you just tag Hair We Share with a post, it'll come up. Would you like to start a fundraiser?
Oh, okay. So if you
Right.
all you have to do is just tag.
Yep.
Okay, so all you have to do is just
Just
tag
at Hair We Share.
at Hair We Share on Facebook, and it's gonna come up. Would you like to make a donation? Now, I feel like this is something so small that will touch big hearts, and you will be covering a lot of ground. Again, when you look at some of the kids and what they go through and what they have to go through, something so small will put a smile on their face. You go to the shop, you go to the salon, you go to a makeup artist, you know that you're having a bad day, you sit down in the chair, and we know it changes the mood. So picture how the mood is going to change when one of these kids get that crown on their head, when they get that wig on their head, and the difference that you can make. And at the same time, the hair is great, but if you add a little extra, $10, you said that will be the difference mathematically.
If you turn around, or if one person tells 10 people that they support Hair We Share, and each person just donates $10, all of a sudden you're raising a large amount of money. It costs us $125 for each ponytail, and it takes 6 to 9 ponytails to make that wig. If it's done correctly, we can make thousands of wigs for thousands of people who have medical hair loss. It's a beautiful thing.
Right.
Okay, so I got another test for everybody who's watching right now. First of all, if you're watching the show right now, underneath my finger right here is a share button. Share the show on your timeline. Then after that, you have downtime, go and check Hair We Share on Facebook. And the challenge for the ScissorSalute challenge is going to be to share that page on your timeline. And then you share that on your timeline, and if you want to take it a step further, make some sort of donations. Again, this is a donation that will make a difference. We know that around the world there's a lot of stuff going on, but we're talking about the kids. We're talking about children right now. and it's a very sensitive topic when it comes to children and the process that they have to go through when they're losing their hair, and it's the treatments that they go through. It's like beyond thought. Again, it's a sensitive topic even for a grown men family and families that have going through it, that have been through it. They know, and people that have been through it, my prayers are to you. But again, it's a difference to be made, a smile to be put on someone's face with something so easy. Again, the summertime's coming up. As we know, you've been in the salon for how long? A pioneer. 30 years. 30, and I've been in the barbershop since 96. I've been in the barbershop since 96. And we know the difference when people come in, their moods, how they change. And we also have them clients that come once a year. They'll walk in and everybody's going to the bathroom, want to smoke a cigarette. And I already know, it's March, it's May, it's hot. This guy's coming in here for his annual one haircut a year.
Right. Yes.
So barbers that notice that, like myself, when they come in there in May, it's hot, and they come in there, and everybody's running to the bathroom, running to cigarettes, or running for their meal break, and you already know, like, this guy right here is coming in for that one haircut a year. It's about a one haircut a year. When it's May, they come in there, the hair is just below their shoulder length, and they want that hair cut off. Very simple. You grab a hair clip or you grab a hair tie, and then you cut it off. And if you can't send it to Hair We Share, you get in contact with us here at the ScissorSalute Show and make sure that it gets to Hair We Share. So to date, do you guys have a number of wigs what you have done since you guys have become a nonprofit organization?
Yeah, actually we do.
We're at 128 wigs right now. We're working to build an inventory to cover we're going to have 20 hair colors in our inventory. And then 4 sizes: extra small, small, medium, and large, so that we can service somebody undergoing chemotherapy, because it takes 6 to 8 weeks to make one wig. Somebody going to undergo chemotherapy is going to lose their hair in a week, and so we need to have the wigs ready for them so that we could deliver it to them within a day.
Now, my question to you is, what happens if the hair has been colored? Because I know that there was a topic, and it's been a topic here before on the show, where someone gets their hair colored. They're not able to donate the hair,
Nope.
or they're still able to?
They can donate dyed hair as long as it's not bleached.
As long as it's
And
not
the
bleached.
reason why is because the bleach will compromise the integrity of the hair strand, and it'll end up shedding out of the wig.
Oh, hold up. So we're going to have to mention this a couple more times. So say that just one more time, because I feel like that is very important when it comes to donating hair. I know we've mentioned it on the show. You might have mentioned it on last time you were on the
Probably.
show. That's all I
We're
remember.
actually the only one that does accept dyed hair.
So you accept that hair, but not
do,
bleached hair.
But not bleached
single
hair.
process.
Single process
processed
dyed
hair,
hair.
not double
Write
processed.
that down, people. You're watching the show. Write it down.
Single processed hair, not
process.
double processed.
It's single process only.
And it comes great because we have the L&L products, and we're going to be discussing the chemicals that people are using, and they've been using it for quite a while. And it seems to be a big topic here on the show when people come, and it's this organic movement is not only with just food. When we're talking about processed food, we're talking about hair that's been processed and damaged over numerous amounts of years of you using chemicals such as like a Brazilian straightener and balayage and all these different chemicals that are being used in salons right now. And, again, make your money. But now there is an alternative right there. Now we're talking about something that can make a difference in the traffic that's coming to your salon and how you are treating the customers that come into your place of business. And we're going to be talking with the L&L products, and I think it's a great thing because 2018 is coming up, and I just found this out. Vegan seems to be like the #1 thing getting Googled. Vegan, right? So everyone, I see you've been in this discussion before.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, Suzanne and I have worked together for 25 years, okay? And every day we have lunch together.
I
And every
cry
day
over the
she
chicken.
says that we can't have chicken anymore. She wants to have a vegan lunch. Well, last week she tried to give me a vegan lunch. She gave me a vegan breakfast. It was very good. I had that
it was good?
AC, what's it called?
Acai.
I had an acai
that's
bowl,
that's
and let me tell you,
superfood.
There-
that was delicious.
There are plenty ways you
Oh,
can get
you
protein.
had a parfait.
Yeah, I did. It was it was
yes,
amazing.
yes,
It was
yes.
delicious. I had it for breakfast. I
Yeah,
wanted a
actually-
bacon, egg, and
And
cheese.
he wanted chicken and pig on a bun.
No, I wanted a
With-
bacon, egg, and
with
cheese on a
cow
roll
milk.
with a little bit
That was
of...
3 animals on one
Okay.
bun.
Listen.
I'm saying,
Look, you know,
that's how it goes, though.
listen.
But
Those
Now,
3
we're talk-
animals in their life didn't plan on being smashed together and digested through his body.
Don't bring him
Listen,
up.
you know something?
Don't bring him up.
There's
I ate some chicken before I came here.
There's a
Now
few
I feel
people in this
bad.
world. There's a few people in this world I have to keep happy, and she's one of them. So
Okay,
you know.
so back to what we're saying now. It seems that vegan seems to be one of the biggest things that is being Googled going into 2018, and a lot more people are becoming more aware of the agriculture damage going on in the world, and being misled that it comes down to, you know, paper and all this other stuff, and actually comes down to rainforests being knocked down due to, you know, cattle grazing and
Animal
everything else.
testing on products.
So yeah, so agriculture, but at the same time that people are making that organic movement towards food, now we're talking about an organic movement towards products. And they have, hold up, let me bring it up, because I got a little discussion right here. Yeah, I'm going to my phone. It's a live show. I'm going to my phone. Now, don't judge me now. Okay, I got it up here. So they have 11 products. They have shampoo and 11 products, organic. 11 shampoo and organic styling aids, but that's going to be later on in the show. Right now, we're talking about hair. Can we get to the cut cam and see what's going on over there in the cut cam? Not yet. No, there's nobody there. There's nobody there. So we here we share.
There she is.
And she's on the phone. She's Skyping. She's
No,
Skyping right
she's
now.
actually
And there's
sharing the
Lori.
show.
I'll let you know right now, that is a lot of hair to share.
Yes.
That is
a
beautiful.
lot of hair to share. Now, being that we're watching this right now, when it comes down to something being done like this on live, do you ask the people to, you know, wash their hair before you're cutting it off?
Yeah. So she washed and dried her hair before she came in.
Now, do you guys add color to it? If is that an option?
No,
to
we
add
keep
color?
it virgin.
We keep it 100% virgin.
Okay.
Whatever they send us is what we use.
Okay.
We do mix color, we match color, we combine color of the ponytails, not of dyes. We don't use any dyes.
So how does it come to you? Say you get like 3-4 different ponytails, and 3-4 different ponytails, the hair might not match up, so you just gotta wait and keep waiting.
We
for
sort
the
it.
hair?
We have thousands
have-
of ponytails. We don't have a problem with that.
So wait a minute.
we-
So you guys are able to break down color like no other.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's but again, you're back to the same thing. That's our biggest problem. Our biggest problem right now is we're sitting on thousands of ponytails that need sponsorship in order to become wigs. So right
Now it makes sense.
You understand?
You're talking about wigs, sponsored wigs.
Right.
Correct.
So you're talking about maybe reaching out to a school. So let's say we get a school from New Jersey, a hair school from they can sponsor a wig, or a salon,
That
or
is
a
correct.
barbershop.
That's
We had
correct.
a
They can
local
sponsor
school-
a wig.
We
have
had
a
a local
local
school
Or
do it.
deli, or a local deli.
Any local
anything.
business.
Yeah, hair salon.
Any local business.
And it comes up to $120, you said.
$125 a
$125.
ponytail. 6 to 9 ponytails make a
69
wig.
ponytails. Okay. But you're looking for sponsorships for each ponytail.
Correct.
Correct.
So that is only 125, and then it takes 6. So 6.
Let's say it's 10, it's $12.50.
Okay,
Say it's
$12.50.
10, it's $12.50.
$12.50.
Because you got if the ponytail, like here, what we're watching now with Lori, okay? I don't know if that's live on camera.
That is live on
Okay.
camera.
Yes.
What Lori's doing right now, okay? If people do it correctly and cut their ponytail correctly, or they go to a salon that's recommended by Hair We Share, or they go to a salon that does it correctly, then we have very little loss in the cutting.
Okay, so one head, especially with the amount of hair, she looked like she's like from like the Renaissance with the hair that she had. Like Renaissance time right there. My queen, my queen.
What's the Rapunzel? Rapunzel.
So okay, so one,
In my estimation,
she can
right
get
now,
3 ponytails.
she's going to get 3 or 4 ponytails, and she's cutting off right
Right.
now about 9 inches.
And the reason for that is then we get the most usable hair. If it was all dragged back into one ponytail, then you're going to have short ends and you're going to lose length.
Okay, so if you're watching the show right now and you're like, oh, I'm going to take my ponytail. If you're pulling the hair back, and you cut off the ponytail to make one ponytail, you're gonna have hair that is
We lose 30%.
You're losing hair that's gonna be different length.
Correct.
So the best way to do it is to watch what Lori's doing right now and break it into sections. As you see, she's at one side and she's using the ear as a divider. That's what she's basically
Yes.
doing,
Yeah.
the fundamentals.
Yes.
Using the ear as a divider, and then the back is split into two. So it is 4. So you get 2 in the back. You split over the ear. So it's I'm just watching this. It's 4 ponytails that we're gonna get out of.
She's gonna do 4, but if it's gonna end up a shorter cut, then you can do more. You can put the ponytails higher. Like if it's gonna be a short pixie.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can
she's
do-
she's
you
gonna
can
have
do
to go.
8.
She's gonna have to go with like. Well, she doesn't have to go with a pixie cut. She
No,
could
she's
definitely
probably
go with
doing a
bob,
bob.
right?
Right. She's going to do a slight bob, but what she's going to do is, you see where she's putting those rubber bands?
Yeah.
She's going to cut the hair approximately 1 inch above the rubber bands so that we don't have a
1
short
inch below,
stub,
1 inch
1 inch
below?
above.
Above?
The rubber bands.
Oh, yes,
High,
yes.
on the high side. So that this way there's enough in that ponytail, in that rubber band, so that it doesn't fall out.
The hair needs to all
Okay.
stay in one direction.
Okay, so if you're watching
Very
the show, right now, we're going over the proper way to cut the ponytails to get donations. If you're putting the hair back, 1 ponytail, no good. The proper way is to use the ear as a divider to split the side of the head. And you get 1 ponytail on the left side. And then the back you should get 2. And the right side you should get another. After that, when you split that, and as you see, Lori's checking for length right now, trying to get it as even as possible. Then you want to cut 1 inch above the rubber band because you don't want the hair to slip out.
Correct.
That's where we're at. And now,
Correct.
what else?
The reason why we want the hair all to stay in one direction so that the cuticle aligns. If the hair gets reversed, then the cuticles get binded together and the hair will mat up.
Okay,
So
so
that's why it needs to stay in the rubber bands in the direction of growth.
okay, so there's another thing I'm gonna add. If you would like to donate ponytails, I definitely suggest that you go to hairweshare.org and look up the directions. I'm pretty sure there's information on
Yep.
there. They're gonna get right back to you. The proper process of donating hair, because you could be trying to do something good and it's gonna end up bad. I'm sorry. Sorry.
It
And
happens.
we know that you have good intentions. We know this, that you have good intentions. But there is a process to this, just like there's a process to everything in our field, in our hair profession. There's different processes that you can do. But when it comes to this, it seems like it's a little bit more technical than just grabbing a rubber band, tying it up, cutting it, and put it in the bag.
Most definitely. Most definitely. And please, please don't send us wet hair.
Yeah.
Don't send us wet hair. Because if you send us wet hair, it only becomes mildewed. The cuticles do wind up going on top of each other and it becomes a matted mess.
Oh, no.
And we can't use your hair then. And it's a sad thing because you've made a sacrifice by donating your hair and then it's not usable to us. Send it dry in a Ziploc bag and it'll work out well.
I think we
I
gotta
think
put, we gotta
Lori-
make that to, you gotta make that to a rhyme. It's gotta be a slogan.
I think
It
Lori's-
is.
Send it dry.
in
So
a
it can
Ziploc
fly.
bag.
So it can fly. It's got to
Right.
be something like a slogan. We got to think of a slogan before the show is over. Send it dry so the hair can fly, or the ponytail can tie. Send it dry so the ponytail can tie.
I think Lori is waiting for us to tell her to make the first cut. Should we?
Go ahead,
should we do
Lori.
Lori,
should we
we're
do a
waiting for
countdown
you.
or something?
Now here goes Lori.
Okay.
She's coming with her shears.
Say goodbye to your hair,
Drum roll.
Nikki.
Nikki, thank you.
Ah.
Done.
So there we go.
That's some nice hair there.
That's beautiful.
Look at the dedication.
Beautiful.
Look at the shine on the hair. So there we go. Okay, so this is Lori. There's 2 Loris up in here.
There's
Yes,
2 Loris.
Lori and
That's
Lori.
Lori with an O.
Lori-O. That's what we're gonna call it. That's,
Lori-O and
that's
Lori
gonna
La.
be that's gonna be a ScissorSalute name. Lori-O, Lori-O,
Lori
and then
Lou?
Lori La. What is
Lori
it?
Lowe and Lori La.
Lori Lo, Lori La, Lola. So okay, so what you're seeing right now is the proper process to donating hair.
Yeah.
Again, we talked about Using the ear as a guide to split the side of the hair to the back of the hair. But you would want to start
And
with the
there it
back of the
is.
hair first, splitting it up.
Beautiful.
And then picking either a right side or left side. Then from there, once you split the hair, you might want to go into the front and to the back and measure the hair to make sure everything is even. After you feel like everything is even, you're going to want to take your shears and cut approximately an inch above the rubber bands. And what is the reason for, again, so we can,
So the
that
hair
makes-
stays intact.
hair stays intact,
It doesn't slip out of the rubber band.
doesn't slip out of the rubber bands. Let's go over the don'ts again for the viewers that are watching right now, that we're seeing the process of hair being donated, and we like to salute the model for coming down and doing that. What are the don'ts? Tell us again and remind the viewers, oh, we got the hair here. We're sharing hair. We got this hair we share. So let's go over the don'ts again, which
beautiful.
is wet hair, no good.
No, don't
good.
send us wet hair. Don't drag the hair all the way back and cut it in one large ponytail.
Hold up. So I feel like the one large ponytail is the first no-no.
That's
I'm
the
gonna say
biggest
that's
no-no.
the biggest no-no.
Yes.
And then the second no-no is
Don't
wet
send
hair.
wet hair.
Don't send wet hair because the mildew. And if it's, what is it, single process?
Single process.
process.
Single process is okay. But if you have
Highlights, no highlights.
highlights, no good. Chemicals, no good. Okay, so we're going everything because now I'm pretty sure there's people watching the show and we're going, oh, I didn't know. And I'm I've been here on the show 4 years and I'm like, yeah, I didn't know, and I feel like it's great to go with the fundamentals.
I got a question. How did you guys come up with the process of how the hair needed to be sent to you?
So Sephro wants to know, how did they go with the process of how the hair needs to be sent?
Well,
Or you sent wet hair in the
we've gotten hair in
We've
the
gotten-
mail that was mildewed.
I've
Yeah,
also
so-
gotten hair that was wet, that when it finally got to me, it was literally like a haystack. The cuticles all meshed together because remember, a cuticle is actually, the hair is keratin, it's live. So when the pH changes in the hair shaft, the cuticle opens. If the cuticles are not all going in the same direction and somebody sends me wet hair and the cuticles close, they mat up the hair almost like a bird's nest.
Like a dread.
Like a dread.
Like a dread.
Exactly, like a dread. And then I have to take a hackle and try to use it. A hackle is like a bed of nails. All right, if you look at our video on our website or even on Hair We Share on Facebook, we have a video there with a man drawing the hair through a hackle. And you can't see me doing this, right? Nobody's looking.
No.
Okay,
No one
so I'm
sees you
sitting there
doing
going
that.
like this. Nobody knows what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's
okay?
the New York in us. We
Listen,
talk with
that's
our
right.
hands.
We talk with our hands,
Yeah, we
okay?
do.
Listen, okay? But I tried to straighten the hair and pull the knots out of the hair through a bed of nails. All right? And it doesn't work because the cuticles are so tight. So I waste all the hair. If you send us wet hair, it's not going to work for us. Send us dry hair in a Ziploc bag. We'll sort it. We'll color it. We'll sort it for color and everything. And I process it to the T. I create a database. I've got your name, your number. Fill out our ponytail form online. Use our website. It's there
Ponytail
for that
papers.
reason. Okay, fill out our ponytail form. It's a form, not an application. A form.
So hold up.
Notice-
You guys have been going at it. You guys have been going at it with that, huh?
Listen,
always
the
going
form
at it.
is on file, okay? I need your
Because she's
email
like
address.
PTA using PTF.
Exactly.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
because he's.
I see
he
this,
Always,
I see
he
this.
always tells people, fill out the application. Fill out the application.
No.
And I always tell him, you're not
Listen,
applying for
fill
anything.
out,
It's a form.
Fill out the form, the ponytail form.
Okay.
Please provide us with your email address. If you provide us with your email address in the form, and then you raise the money for your ponytail, you're now a part of our Track Your Ponytail program. We show you where your donation dollars go. We will show you where your ponytail goes. Go on Facebook, look us up. You'll see people being thanked all the time. We want to thank these people for these ponytails because they just made a wig for this person.
So I want to make a point about what Lori's doing.
Okay.
So Lori had cut the 4 ponytails, right? Now imagine that she had dragged the hair all the way back and cut 1 ponytail. She would then be going back and cutting several
Yeah.
inches to fix it.
Yeah, but-
Right? By cutting it in several ponytails, she gave us the most length.
So basically
And
what you're saying,
She's
Susan,
not
is...
wasting the hair.
Yes, so when it comes to even donating the hair, This is the proper process so the person who's donating the hair was still able to get a good haircut.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, if it
So-
were all pulled back in one ponytail, then you're hacking at this, it's becoming all uneven, the sides are longer, you're going to go back and cut it anyway. So you're losing length.
See, if we were on camera now.
Well, I'm pretty sure the camera's going to be coming
Right.
back.
I'd
right
be able
now,
to
she's-
show you something
she's
very important.
She's shearing it up right now. Again, Lori is a educator, so she knows what she's doing. She's in a zone right now. Pioneer.
Right.
Again, you
Let's
can
get-
still see the split that she made there when she went to the donating part. I can't wait to see how the styling is going to be. Lori, did you bring your blow dryer? You about to get busy when it comes to styling the hair? Does you look like you did busy when you styled your hair? You styled your hair or someone else did yours? She does her own? Okay. So her shoulders and elbows ready to go because blow dryers require shoulder workouts.
So they brought Nikki's ponytails to us in here. Okay?
Oh, let me get one.
There you go. Come on, man. Salute to Nikki.
ScissorSalute.
ScissorSalute.
to Nikki. Again, you can see, what we're talking about here is the proper way to donate hair. You have the model in front of you. You want to split the back of the hair first. You might want to grab one ponytail here on the back of the head. Then you go to the side. You're using the ear as a split. You split this side. You split the other side. Split the back. And then you want to cut an inch above the rubber band. An inch above the rubber band so none of the hair slips out. And what is the other thing with the cuticle? What's that, cuticle?
The cuticle. All the hair goes in the same direction.
I feel like we're taking I feel like we're about to take a shot. Everybody,
Hey.
ScissorSalute.
Salute.
Again, and someone like me who's bald might want to add a ponytail to the back of the head. Might want to add a weave to the beard. No, I'm just playing, man. Again, it's a live show. See the ScissorSalute sign in the back. I just got to mention that.
Remember to send us dry hair.
Again, dry hair is very important. This is, what we're finding out here? We talk about the show for being inspiration, education, and information. This right now is information because a lot of people were doing the donations to the hair, and the process just isn't right. The process of what they're doing is not right. You have good intentions, but the same way you need to stay updated on knowledge of the different trends that is going on in salons and barbershops and makeup artists, the different trends that come up, you also have to be educated when it comes to something which we think is simple as hair donations. There's also a process to that. You definitely don't want to get somebody in the chair like, oh, I want to donate this hair, and the next thing you know, it's donated the wrong way, and it just becomes a waste. So for the barbers and hairstylists and makeup artists that are watching the show right here, go to hairweshare.org and get the proper education on the proper process to donate hair. Do you like that right there? Do you like that? And just a friendly reminder, this is a live show, so please press the share button. Share it as much share it on your face, on your timeline. Share it. You could also message people. And while we have everybody here sitting down, we are reminding everybody about the BBA, the Barber and Beauty Association. Please sign the petition because the future is here. The future is now. There's no longer a wait. This is our careers, whether you're in the hair profession where you're donating hair where you're putting hair on people or taking hair off people, makeup, or making them feel good. The time is now to have some sort of security for ourselves, for our future, and our families. So make sure you check out Dante_Financial on IG. There it goes right there, Barber Beauty Association. We need your signatures. This is for medical benefits, education, retirement, and much more. And for the females out there that are wondering, okay, this is good. I'm pretty sure when you were pregnant, there was no, that's it. You're out of work. With the BBA, there's going to be, what is the terminology again?
Maternity leave.
Maternity leave. With the BBA, there's going to be maternity leave available. Yes, it's going to be a little bit more than what you think, but for more information, Follow Dante, that is DONTAY_financial on Instagram, or hit us up at ScissorSalute Show on Instagram and ask all the questions that you want to ask, and we will try to provide you with the answers. Later on in the show, we'll be discussing a little bit more. Again, we need the 5,000 signatures to actually get this in rotation. But again, this is for the future of the barbers and hairstylists, makeup artists. This is for our future, and you never know, we might add tattoo artists to it as long as we get it in rotation. Again, females, you've been asking about maternity leave. If you're a barber, a hairstylist, you already know it's kind of hard, and you don't want to dig into your savings. You know, think about it. So here we go. We got Lori La, right?
Yeah.
Lori La here from the L&L Products, Organic Products. Again, let me properly introduce that right there. Hold up. Again, I'm using my phone. Yes, it's a live show. Don't judge me, okay? You looking at me. I see you. Press that share button down there. Again, they have shampoo and 11 products and organic styling aids. They've been established since 2016. And what you guys were noticing was females getting damaged hair due to, you know, just hair loss, hair damage, you know, just going to the salon over the years and years. Lifeless hair. I know what you're talking about. You know what I call that? That's like hay hair.
Exactly.
It's like hay hair. It's like they sit in a chair and it's just like straw hay, or we call it possum head in the shop. In the barbershop, someone comes in there and it's just like you get the buzzers or the shears near their hair, and I don't even cut or like stroke with the buzzer, and it seems like the hair is already cut because it seems like it's coming close. So let's get into, you know, how you guys thought about it. What made you guys come up with it?
Well, basically, like you said, we've been noticing that a lot of women have been coming in with hair loss, hair buildup. We've been in the industry for so long that you hear the complaints all the time. I mean, you hear it too, I'm sure.
Yeah, we do.
You know, a lot of buildup. There's a lot of chemicals that are in other products. With our products are plant-based, so there's less of that chemical stuff in there. We have no sulfates. We have no paraben. No animal cruelty.
Is it vegan?
Our brown bottles are vegan.
Oh, okay. So you have it down to color coordination with the
much.
brown bottle. Okay, so the brown bottles are vegan. So here we have a dry oil styling mist. Let's go over this one.
This one is a lightweight oil mist for women that have light hair, but they still have the flyaways. That you could just spray a mist in their hair and evenly distribute it, and it'll calm down those flyaways and make their hair nice and smooth again, even next day.
Okay, so we have the Marry Me line because you're married to your products. So we have the smoothing potion. Let's go over this one.
Smoothing potion is a great iridescent kind of cream that you put in their hair. It's just before you blow dry their hair, you put the smoothing potion in. It makes the hair nice and silky.
Silky smooth.
And, you know, most women, you know, we're always doing this. We're always playing with
flicking
our own hair
behind the ear.
and you know,
Every man, if you're a male right now and you don't know what that means, if you're conversing with a female and she tucks their hair behind the ear and you don't know what that means, I don't know what more to tell you, man. I mean, come on. So let's go. Bring.
So we have our volumizing primer. It's a great leave-in conditioner.
Ooh.
But it also is a great lift for your hair. For most women that want a little bit of lift.
So what? So you would put this in there and use the blow dryer to get the lift?
Yep.
Okay. So okay.
It's got memory, and all of our products are weightless, so they don't weigh anything down. So whatever you're doing, and it has memory. So whatever you do, like if you put a curl in the hair, it'll stay.
Oh, it smells good. It smells clean.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is. I love clean smells.
You can smell the oil mist.
I love clean smell when it comes to any type of product, whether I'm using something at the house for the furniture or whatever, even a cologne or whatever. I'm a clean smell. Like even deodorant, I'm a clean smell type of person. Don't want no type of fragrances or whatever. Let's get on to this, again, the smoothing potion. I love the name too, Smoothing Potion. I grew up watching you know, The Hobbit and stuff, the potions and Dungeons and Dragons. Again, another clean smell right there. Not like any type of like scent. It's not like a.
Like spritz it on your
Oh,
arm.
okay, I'm gonna spritz it on. I guess I got hair on my arms. I got hairy arms, so it's gonna smooth the hair on my arms.
And it doesn't leave like a oily.
Nah, it's actually added color. It's like lotion. Lotion. I'm a little ashy. I'm sorry about that. A little ashy. Okay, so bring
So now we have our Quench shampoo and conditioner, which is great for people that have extensions, people that have keratins in their hair. There's shea butter in it and white tea in it. So there's a little, and then there's plant-based stuff in there as well.
So this is good for, like you said, keratin. People who treated their hair with keratin.
Oh yeah, people that have very thick hair and it's coarse.
And you said keratin, and what was the other one?
Keratin,
Extensions.
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 White tea.
So this is good for keratin and extension. And there's a lot of extensions out there.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of extensions. A lot of people. There's a lot of people out there. It's okay because you paid for it. And we know them extensions,
hair.
whether you're taping it in or you're clamping it in or crazy gluing it in.
Oh yeah.
We know it costs a lot of money, so why not? If you're gonna be spending the money on that type of process of your hair,
yeah.
why not spend the money on a product that is basically developed for that? So you're going into the salon and you're dropping how much money for keratin or extensions? Let's just say
Keratin is $300.
Okay, so that's
So if you're
$300.
going to spend that $300, you want it to last as long as you can.
Let's go with extensions. Let's say you're taping. So let's just say they taped in the hair and they're looking at let's say 8 inches extensions.
8 inches. I think the shortest is 16 inches.
Oh
and
my Lord!
You're looking at a good $600 or $700 for the hair.
Oh, 60. See, there we go with the
That's
malarkey
why-
that I was talking about, that bullhooky nonsense.
That's why making a wig
That's a lot of
is-
money, man.
It's
So
the same
why not
idea.
treat yourself? Why not treat yourself to a product that is basically aimed at treating that type of hair, treating the keratin and treating the extensions? Again, this is the L&L products, and I love the slogan, the "Marry Me" line, because you're married to your products.
Look how pretty our ponytail donor looks.
Again, you can go to lnlhairproductsinc.com and check out the process. They have 11 products along with organic styling aids. This right here is for healthy hair. We talked about this beginning of the show, the healthy hair movement. You got people going to 2018. Oh, you need it? Oh, look, it's
For
about
our
to be
pony
put into
donor.
use right now. Hold on. Let me give him softball toss. He's got good hands, people. Good hands. So, and extensions is something that's being done right now a lot, from California to New York, from, high-end salons to inner-city salons. It's something that's being done every day. Keratin treatments are done every day. Every day, and they.
So she's putting this at the root of the hair?
She's spraying this
Yeah,
in the
you
root.
can you can take you can
spray it
box
in the
you
root
can take the
for
box
lift.
out. Just go to the cut cam. Let's see what's going on, because right now she's actually using the L&L product. Give us the name of the spray that she's using and why she's using it.
She's using the volumizing primer because it has soy protein in it and it's a leave-in conditioner, so it'll, like, if she has knotty hair, she can get it through with the comb. You don't need a brush to comb it out.
A fine tooth comb?
Yeah, you can just comb it right out. She's using it also at the root to give it some lift, so as she's blow drying it, if you see she's blowing it in an opposite direction, to give herself a little bit of style and lift throughout her new hairstyle that she's going to be getting.
So basically, you don't want to beat yourself, you want to treat yourself when it comes to these products.
Exactly.
So it's basically, there's a lot of females out there that know what damaged hair is about. So this is promoting healthy hair right now. She's going to be adding, this is something to add volume as well.
Exactly.
So there's
So it's a dual.
So it's like a dual.
It's a dual. It's, she's getting it for the leave-in conditioner.
I'm going to let you know, that's why that one was, these are heavy. These are heavy. That
one's
one is
light.
actually getting put into a lot of use. And this spray right here, the dry oil styling mist, I'm guessing that's probably going to be the next one that they come and grab.
Yeah.
This
Yes,
is going to be the
that'll
next one
at
that
the
they come and
end
grab.
because it gives
Yes.
a nice shine too.
Gives a nice shine.
Look, open up the smoothing potion. And look at the iridescence in the lotion.
I'm gonna have to Google iridescence.
Oh, you'll see.
You'll
it.
I'm
know
gonna
what
have to Google it. I
like-
don't know what iridescence is.
Well, open it up.
Rainbowy. It's
Rainbow.
rainbowy.
Ooh, yes. Yes, it does look rainbowy.
So you get that shine when you're inside or outside when the light hits. it.
Sparkling, people.
It is.
It's sparkling. And it smells good too. So clean. A Sephiroth's just like me. We like clean smelling stuff, man. Some of the musky stuff and all, although Egyptian musk have been wearing it since I was like 12 years old, I like clean smelling stuff. Even when it comes to spraying like the couch or even air freshener in my car. I don't want something that's gonna overpower me and end up giving me a headache. Like, you ever walk through Macy's? Because I love Macy's. Everyone know I love Macy's. I always talk about it. My friends right now, after watching the show, are like, man, this guy. I hate walking through Macy's to get to the actual mall because they're attacking you with the sprays.
Right, this time of year especially.
Yeah, they're like
Oh,
attacking
definitely.
you, and it's like, get away, mark of the beast. No. So again, and you see what I was talking about? Hairstylists, if they're doing their own hair, they get the crazy shoulder workout. Her forearms must be ridiculous using that blow dryer and that brush right there. All day, hairstylists are using blow dryers and that brush. Oh, look at the outcome right there, though.
See the shine?
I see the silky smoothness you were talking of.
Seriously silky.
Oh, look at you. You just came up with that right there.
Silky smooth.
Seriously, silky smooth. That's a triple
How does
S.
he get that whistle in there?
Well, I've been doing that since Winnie the Pooh. Remember Winnie the Pooh, the woodchuck guy?
There you go.
I've been
Oh
doing
my-
that since then. And
That's what it was from.
remember Warner Brothers? They used to have the one guy with the big mustache. You couldn't see his eyes, and every time he made that,
Yosemite Sam?
yeah, it'd be like. So,
Silky
yeah.
smooth.
Yeah, my brothers had me doing that when I was younger. They also had me doing imitation Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan in the living room.
Warrior, that's funny.
Yeah, but you can see,
But
It's
you always know
working.
what The Rock is cooking.
yeah. And this is something that, yes, I love The Rock. This is something that I wanted to talk about on the show with the year closing out. We have barbers complaining of people walking in with Gucci belts and not wanting to spend money on a $20 haircut. And I'm going to tie it into this right now. Again, we have barbers complaining, oh, this guy comes in with a pocket full of money, Gucci belt, the new Jordans, and he's complaining about a $20 haircut. I find that funny because I'm noticing people buying bootleg King Midas capes and King Midas products and all the other different products that barbers are coming out with. There's no support system for these barber brands. So for these barbers complaining about their clients walking in for the Gucci belts and not wanting to pay for a $20 haircut, you're a barber that is complaining that a barber brand is too expensive for you to purchase and for you to support. That's a little food for thought. Again, we're talking about a keratin treatment that you said ranges up to $300, extensions that could get up to $700. So why not treat yourself to the L&L products? So again, we're going to have people complaining, oh, the product, I can go and get this product and it's not that much. You're adding chemicals to your hair when you're getting that keratin treatment, and now you're going to add more chemicals to your hair to treat the hair because you're trying to cut the cost. You can't cut the cost on maintenance.
We need to take the products back in this industry.
Yes, and I feel
We-
the same way.
we need to
I
take them
feel the
back.
same way. Now we have an L&L product is not only made from hairstylists and approved, and when the other Lori comes back here, we're going to go over through the trials and tribulations of what was good and all the different type of testing that you went through with this product. But it just makes sense to not only is it a good product, an organic product, but also to support the hairstylists that are trying to grab this profession back. That, I feel like, needs to be the movement for 2018. Now, you don't need to go to these big companies anymore.
ScissorSalute to that.
ScissorSalute to that. You don't need to go to these companies no more for education because us barbers, hairstylists, and makeup artists are using the social media. We're taking full advantage of it, and we're grabbing the profession back, and we're educating ourselves. We no longer have to rely on these big companies. Now I see barbers coming out with different products lines,
Oh, yeah.
and now hairstylists coming out with different product lines as well. So you don't have to sit there and be like, when is my day gonna come? When is Red King gonna give me a call? When is Paul Mitchell gonna give me a call? if you're sitting there waiting and you're huffing and puffing, guess what? Lori and Lori went out. They did the research. They love what they do so much. They went about testing out these products and really making a difference. So come out with your product, come out with your razor, do what you're gonna do. But is it really making a difference, or you're in it for the profit? I'm pretty sure this is their career, so they would like to make a profit. But as the way they talked about it, and the way I can see what's going on, and taking the time to make sure that it's all organic, they really care not only about their work that they do, but also about the clients that come through your chair. What has been the reaction with some of the clients that have been in your chair? I know that you're using this in your establishment.
Oh, yeah.
What has been the feedback?
We have all good feedback, and I mean, repeat clients that are coming back. We have same lines, but in a travel size. They're coming back as they're going on vacation and buying like 3 or 4 of them that they could take away with them on vacation as well.
Yes, because if it's, what is it, over 8 ounces, they
Yeah,
can't
3
take it in.
ounces or below, and our travel size are 2 ounce.
That's on the carry-on, but they could
Yeah.
put it in.
Yeah, you could put it
yeah.
in. Yeah.
I know because I've been to the IBS in Puerto Rico, and ScissorSalute to Elegance. Elegance, this guy gave me like another duffel bag of products. He's like, I'll let you take whatever you want. I'm just like, and I know in my head, like, I can't, because now I'm gonna have to pay an extra $50, $75 to get this over there. And I know, and I'm also with My Show's Classic, and their products is 8 ounces. Their beard care is 8 ounces. So I know I'm able to bring that through. But it's great to know that you guys have it in travel size, you have it in I guess salon size, and you have it for household.
Yes.
Household sizes. So this is good to know. Again, this is established right, and it's made right here in Long Island, New York.
It's actually made over in California, and we
Distribute it
Yes.
out here. Okay, so, but again, it's all organic, and
It's made in the
brown-
USA.
It's all
You're made here in the United
It is.
States
Made
of
in
America.
the USA.
That's right. And if you see the brown bottles, all brown bottle products are vegan.
Vegan.
Okay, so that's what that means. Let's
And then
get
everything
into the
else
blue.
is certified organic.
Okay, so everything is certified organic.
Yes.
But if you get in the brown containers, they are vegan. And we know, and we talked about it, it seems to be the biggest thing getting Googled right now.
It's the
It's
biggest
vegan.
thing for the teens. They're all becoming vegan or vegetarians. All of our assistants that are in their teens and early 20s are all vegan.
I give it up to them. I definitely do. That is a lot of
It is-
dedication.
It is a lot of dedication.
So if you're vegan and you're looking for a product, L&L is for you. Because there's no way you could be vegan and the next thing you know, you're going to be using, you got a carrot in.
And none of
can't
it is
be-
tested on animals, so there's no animal cruelty, which is a good thing.
It definitely is a good thing. You know, all see, now the hair is coming to life right there.
See the lift?
Also, I see, you guys came to the show, and this is why you came to the show. I see it right now. The next thing for L&L is makeup. The next thing for L&L,
Organic makeup.
organic makeup. That's the reason why you came here.
Organic makeup, vegan. No
Yes,
animal fat.
vegan.
No animal fat.
How beautiful her hair looks.
L&L lipstick, L&L lipstick.
I would love that.
Right? L&L lip gloss.
Lola.
Lola.
Lip
Oh,
gloss.
That's what it's called.
Lola lip gloss.
Man, you good, man. You good with that. You good on the
She looks so
fly.
young with
I
short
like
hair.
that.
Lola lip gloss.
It sounds good. It even has a ring to it. Lola lip gloss. I see that.
Lola lip gloss by Lori and Lori.
Yes. Okay, so Lori, thank you, Lori La, right? Lori La?
Lori La.
Lori La, thank you for coming on to the ScissorSalute show and sharing your story with us. Before we let you go, please let everybody know how they can get in contact with you and your website information that you'd like to share with us. Please do so now. The stage is yours.
Yes, the website is lnlhairproductsinc.com. You could order anything on there, and
didn't even think about this.
lnlhairproductsinc@gmail. You can contact us and ask us any questions. We'll get right back to you. Anything that you want to know, just give us an email.
Yes, and again, make sure you hit them up, check them out. Questions to ask and about different products. lnlhairproductsinc.com. Thank you so much, Lori Lowe.
Thank you.
That is Lori Lowe.
Look at
Lori
our
Lowe.
beautiful
Lori
pony
Lowe's up
donor.
there.
That's Lori Lowe. That's what I said. Lori
Lori
Lowe
Lowe.
on the stage.
Laura.
Lori Lowe on the stage. She got Nikki with the smile on the face. That's what we're talking about when it comes to doing hair.
You don't have a mic?
No.
She's mic'd up? Get her. Can we get a mic? Yeah, get her mic.
Do you want to give it? Go with him.
And they're both sharing smiles. Look at them. They're both sharing smiles on the camera.
How beautiful.
It's great. That's what it comes down to. Miles of smiles. I like that right there.
Looks beautiful.
Thank you, Nikki. It looks so beautiful.
Yes, Nikki. Thank you so much for coming down here and doing a live donation of your hair.
Don't touch anything.
Gorgeous.
And I let you know the way her hair is, and keep on using the L&L products. Your hair, them 8 inches, will be back by March or May. I'm gonna say May.
No, a half inch a month.
Half inch a month. Yeah.
Half inch. So here we go. More education. Half
inch a
inch a
month.
month.
Half
That's
inch a
what the
month.
hair grows.
Half inch a month.
Half inch a month. So every 2 months, that's an inch. So.
I think she's got more than 8 inches. Here, this
Yeah.
No,
That's a lot.
It's
That's like
9
a
to
foot.
10 inches. But right now we have
So-
four. We
so
have
20
four
miles.
ponytails. 4 ponytails from Nikki. Anybody in the audience, hit donate button on hairweshare.org and donate to sponsor Nikki's hair. 4 ponytails. Let's see that be sponsored by the end of this show.
There we go.
4 ponytails.
Donate.
Somebody donate for those 4 ponytails.
Donate so the hair can rotate. It rhymes.
Donate
so the hair can
so the
rotate.
hair can rotate.
There it goes. As long as it's rhyming, then you know it's good.
We're going to upcycle this hair.
Okay, so we have a new guest sitting at the panel discussion. Introduce yourself.
I'm Jo Marie Anderson. I sit on the board of Hair We Share. Very passionate about what they do. So I'm their other partner in crime.
We love her.
Yes. And I work at a school. I teach at Wilson Tech. And just recently we had a community service event where the students, for community service and hours for cosmetology, they sorted 1,800
1,082
82
ponytails.
ponytails.
And
Whoa.
1,082 one day and then 480 another
480
day.
the next week, and they're ready to do some more. And we put together 50 wigs.
You know what it is? It's because of the cause. We
They
love
love it.
what we do. We are very passionate. I feel like barbers and hairstylists were very passionate. Even those that have been doing it for quite a while and might have lost that little passion, they might hear something like this and regain the passion. Simply because you're giving back to the kids, you're giving back to humans in a way that's somewhat simple, but at the same time, the education that's being done here on the proper way to donate hair, I will recommend anybody who's watching the show, there is a proper way to donate the hair. And we've gone over it a couple more times. Probably at the end of the segment, we'll go over it again. But let's get a little bit more of
What
what's
was
going
really
on.
touched Suzanne and I is listening to the students as they were pulling the ponytails. We just thought we were nuts when we went through ponytails. They're like, we are so passionate about them, and some people take such great care when they send it in, and we read letters and notes, and the students were wrapped up into that. And we were like, they sound like us, and it really touched us that they handled them with care. And you can see that somebody's grown their hair to donate it, that it really touches them sending it in, and it means something to them. So we take care of it just with the same feeling that it was given.
Now I got a
I
question
feel.
now. When it comes to donating hair, you guys also take dreads too, or no?
No.
No dreads. More, but
No
thicker
twists, no
texture.
dreads.
Thicker texture could be okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
curly
yes,
is
yes,
fine,
yes.
texture is fine.
Any type of texture is fine except
as
dreads.
long as the hair is 8 inches or more.
Right, 8 inches or longer.
8 inches or more. Okay.
Right.
Because you need the length to sew it.
All right. So again, let's go over the process again, because someone might just be tuning in right now. Once again, this is a ScissorSalute show, a show dedicated for barbers, hairstylists, and makeup artists to come together and educate ourselves. And right now, we're going over the proper way how to donate hair via hairweshare.org. And they're giving proper education, the proper process when it comes to donating hair, because you might just think, oh, you know what, ponytail, cut, oh, this is great, you did a great thing, and you're trying to do something good, and it ends up being done wrong. So let's go first over the process of splitting the hair.
So the hair should be as many ponytails as possible, so at least 4 ponytails around the head. And that way we get the most length. The hair cannot be highlighted. It can be dyed.
Can't be no bleach.
This all came from one person. And this is nice, long, beautiful hair. When the hair gets sewn into the wig, we're going to lose several inches because it needs to get folded in order to get sewn.
Yep.
When it goes on the top, it needs to get folded in half because for every 1 hair sewn in, it becomes 2.
And that's another thing. Each hair is sewn in individually.
Yep.
Wow. So what is the, okay, so we get the process, and let's go over the proper way here to cut it, which is 1 inch.
1 inch above the
rubber
ponytail,
band?
above the rubber
1
band.
inch above the rubber band.
And that is so.
So we don't lose the hair, so it doesn't
So
fall
the hair
out.
doesn't come out of the rubber band.
And the cuticle part? Or is it?
Cuticle, the hair should all be in one direction when gathered, so the cuticle is all going in one direction. Then the hair will not mat up or tangle. And we will get the most usable hair out of that person that's making that donation.
And in the event this comes apart in transport, and then we don't know how the cuticle goes, then we can't use the hair.
Right.
Right.
So you got to be very cautious, and it's almost like the Gremlins. No wet hair.
No wet hair.
So remember, when you're donating, just think Gremlins. You don't want to wet the hair. And I know, we're barbers, so it's like, okay, we're thinking, so doing something good. Yep. Yo, record this. Get the cord sideways on the camera. And we're thinking doing something good. And again, the same way we educate ourselves when we're doing hair enhancement or any type of thing in our field, same thing with hairstylists. Hairstylists might be a little bit more familiar with this than barbers. There is a proper process to be done when it comes to donating. And again, the work that goes through here. Now let's go into the process. You're saying hair, 1 hair strand at a time per wig. How long does each wig take to get made?
50 hours.
50 hours in sewing, yes.
You heard that, right? 50 hours of sewing. 50 hours, each hair individual. So there is a lot more going to these crowns than what you think. So from the proper process to cutting the hair and donating the hair and packaging the hair, which you recommend Ziploc.
Ziploc.
Always pack your hair dry in a Ziploc bag. You don't have to braid it. It's better if you don't send it to us braided.
Oh, that's another don't. No braid. No braid.
Write
Because
that
then,
down,
because
it
then
has
we
different length.
No, that we can't tell the texture of
Right.
it when it comes in. So a lot of times we've gotten hair that's curly,
And then it's
and
braided.
it's in a braid.
and
We don't
know
know
it's
that
curly.
it's
Or it's
curly.
straight, and then it looks like it may be wavy.
So
Right.
we don't want to mix.
Again,
curly
something
hair
you're
with
trying to
straight
do
hair.
something good, and it just ends up being bad because the process. You're not being educated on the process. Okay, so each hair gets done in a wig, taking approximately 50 hours. Each ponytail, we need to be sponsored, and it equals up to $125 per ponytail. Correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, we're just going over a recap.
Yep.
of
Takes
what we're
6 to
going.
9 ponytails to create a wig.
6 to 9 ponytails a wig. But let's keep it simple and just sponsor a ponytail. You can sponsor the ponytail at hairweshare.org. And all the questions that you need to ask, you can email them. They're going to give you the answers that are there. You could also hit us up at ScissorSalute Show on Instagram or on Facebook or on Twitter, and we will direct you to one of the board members of Hair We Share. Now, how long have you been teaching? How long have you been teaching, and when did you get down with
I've
when
been
did you become part of Hair
teaching
We Share?
since like 1993, I would say.
Okay.
And still working in a salon. And Suzanne was an educator for me when I introduced the students to the wig segment and artificial hair. So she started coming in for many years, and we just developed a nice relationship. And then when she decided to start the nonprofit, Hair We Share, she asked if I would come on board. And she knew I was very passionate about anything that she was discussing with me and her thoughts. about wanting to start the nonprofit, and I was more than honored to donate my time and help them get, it off the ground for about a year and a half.
I'm loving this right here. I'm loving.
2 years. I'm almost 2 years, maybe in August.
I'm loving the authenticity of what's going on here with the donation of the hair, and the same way taking steps to healthy hair and proper with these products right here. It's almost like hair correction. Mm-hmm. One of the things that when people come here on the show and they color hair, the trend seems to be fantasy and vivid. But a lot of people come on here that do hair color and talk about the real challenges, color correction. That's what they say is the real challenge is color correction. So now here with the L&L products is almost like hair correction, because there is something that is being seen a lot more over and over again, where women through these years of overdoing these chemicals in their hair, which is done a lot. It's done a lot because you see the rotation. Just like gentlemen coming in the shop and they're adding their color enhancements, whether it's, different products, what I'm not going to mention, the different products being done in their beards and stuff, they're really not doing the research on it. Recently, Barbershop Connect posted a haircut, which at first they posted up and they believed it was a dirty barber. They said, dirty barber using dirty tools. That wasn't the case. It was more or less the chemical being put in the person's beard to bring the color out, and either A, they had sensitive skin, or B, they left it in entirely too long. I'm gonna go with B, because people want that hair to be really dark. I don't care. I'm bald. I've been bald since I was 18, so I'm not scared of no gray. Gray hairs are not scaring me, okay? 40 years old, I can't wait to be gray. Actually, I can wait, but I'm not gonna be scared. So the point that I'm saying is he had like the rash all around the outline, here and here, and it just comes down to not being properly educated. So whether you're barbering or you want to donate hair or you're trying something out new, just make sure you are properly educated on what you're going to be doing. These are our clients. They're not experiments. So I'm gonna thank you. Well, I'm thank you for coming on. Sephro, is Lori La coming back here?
Lori La is working on one of our wigs right now.
Okay. So Lori Lowe coming back here.
Lori Lowe's coming back.
Okay, you want to add that chair up over here?
Trying to get it in.
Okay, so before we let you go, please let everybody know how they could get in contact with you. Say they want to attend your school to see what's going on there. And all the information that you'd like to share with us, please do so now. This stage is yours.
Well, my school, I have high school students, but we do have an adult program, and they can reach out at Wilson Tech in Northport to go into the adult program. High school is a different situation. Anybody out there who would like to help donate any of their time to Hair We Share, it's a great cause. We're looking for ambassador salons so that we can train professionals in the salon so that we can send recipients right to a salon in their area if they should have alopecia or hair loss related to chemotherapy.
Alopecia, that is, I lost a client over that. He thought I did that. And I warned him. He had it on his face. I warned him he had it on his face. And then he had it on like the Temple Peak point right here. Yep. And I told him, he's like, oh, I'm getting a haircut for this wedding. I was like, that you have a little alopecia there. I didn't know the term. I said, you have a stress spot. I didn't know it was alopecia. I said, you have, oh, I'm not stressed out. I'm like, listen, I'm going to have to give you a high taper. So I gave him a high taper. Next thing you know, I don't work Sundays. But he walked in Sunday like, I guess, trying to start something. So later on in the week, he pops up. He's like, hey, man, you see this? And yeah, I'm like, yo, listen, I don't know what you're coming in here for. I'm not going to apologize for something I did not do. And then one of the barbers lost his hair here. And he was like, he's like, oh, we're going to my family doctor for years. And the barber's like, you got to go to a dermatologist. It's alopecia. I was like, oh, there it goes. Because I didn't know the medical term. We just said stress spot. And it's the alopecia will bring a tears to someone's eyes. That spot missing.
I think all hairdressers at some point have come in contact, whether it's a family member or a client, and we've all helped them look for wigs and deal with the hair loss. So anybody that wants to extend themselves even further, hairweshare.org, contact us. If you're interested in being an ambassador salon, we did have one pilot ambassador salon, which is The Look, Doreen from The Look, and she just delivered a wig and did a wonderful haircut on a girl that had alopecia from Huntington, New York. And we're looking for more professionals like that have hearts as big as these two, and anybody that's associated with hair. Well, thank you.
Hearts as big as
I
you
appreciate
three.
that.
Yeah.
Three amigos up here. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And look, we're seeing a wig being done right now, a crown being put into the process. And she's treating it with love and care.
And look how it looks like natural, beautiful hair.
Yes, it does. You can see the wave up in there.
Yep.
The wave. If you guys are wondering why there's instruments in the background, once again, Strong Island, the ScissorSalute show is broadcast from StrongIsland.tv. If you have music idea and you would like to come down here and showcase your music, you can easily inbox StrongIsland.tv and say, hey, I would like to come down there and jam. So StrongIsland.tv, or you could also call that number 516-945-9099. X for LA. And that's the reason why there's music in the background. It's because this is a TV studio. There's other shows that come up. This is the ScissorSalute show, which is live 7 to 9 p.m. Designed to bring barbers, hairstylists, and makeup artists together globally. And we use the show as an outlet to actually make that happen. Every Monday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we give the opportunity for the visual artists to come down here and showcase their skills live on the ScissorSalute stage, while also conducting interviews with them so you can find out how they got started, where they currently are, where they plan to be going. Now, if you're looking and asking yourself, wow, I'm liking the show and I would like to show some support, very easy. First step to showing support is pressing the share button and sharing it on your timeline. And for everyone else, you can email us, scissorsalute@yahoo.com. Please leave your contact information, and we'll get back to you in the order that the email's received. Laurie, sit down. You mic'd up?
I am.
You ready to go?
Yes. Let's go. Hi, guys.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Hi, Laura.
Hi.
Lori Lowe.
Lori Lowe. Lori's
Yeah, I know. I know
So,
your nickname now, don't
okay, yes, Lori Lowe. That's it.
We got Lori Lowe with
digging it.
us.
We're
Lori
coming,
Lowe.
we're coming out with
Digging
different
it.
things right here. We're
I
just
see
shooting
that.
different ideas. We're going back and forth shooting our different ideas,
Love it.
different slogans.
I like it.
So again, this is the second part of L&L hair products right here. And now let's go over like what made you. I'm gonna ask you the same question. What made you think about and come up with the product?
Really it was something about that Lori, the other Lori, had come to me, but it basically started many years ago as a kid, a teenager. I had a brain tumor, and I had surgery done and everything, and I kind of felt like I had a second chance at life. I had a second chance. I was sick for many years, and after I had it out and realized you just learn to appreciate the little things in life when you're sick like that as a kid and growing up and stuff like that. So I obviously have hair. I have really good hair. It's all genetic. Most of it is genetic and what you do with it. But as I got into the hair industry and I noticed the people who were a little less fortunate and didn't really have that good of hair and thought, I really want to help people. My whole life really changed and I really wanted to help people. And so Lori and I were kind of throwing it around about working in the salon that we just saw younger women starting to lose their hair or maybe not take great care of their hair. And saying, you know what, you guys don't really realize that in 20 years from now, you're not going to have anything left and your hair's not going to be great. And no matter, I don't care what anybody says, when you have a bad hair day, you're having a bad day.
Yeah.
You have a good hair day, you have a great day. That's just the way it is.
You see the smile on Nikki's face?
Yeah.
And you was actually, I could see the smile on your face.
Yeah.
You were happy with the outcome, the donation of the hair,
very.
But you had
and the
fun
style
with
that
it.
you gave
I had
her.
fun.
You
She
had fun with it. She had
You know
fun
what?
with it.
I love what I do every day.
Yes.
My job, going to work every day, is to make other people feel good about themselves. And
we
when
hear
I
ya.
do that, that makes me have a great day.
We hear you.
That's really
It
what
just makes
it's
you
about.
want to just clap your
It
hands
does.
right quick.
It
Everybody
does.
clap
That's
your hands.
what
You in
it's
the
about.
studio, give a clap. I feel like doing a
throwing
Martin
hair
Lawrence thing.
around here. I got
That's really
The
what it's about,
dragonfly.
though.
Hey,
That's my job. Make
So
you
you've been
feel good.
So you've been doing hair. You're a pioneer in the hair industry, but you also educate as well.
I do.
How did you get into the educational field, and is this part of your education when you're educating right now?
You know, I think when you're a hairdresser, you're an educator every day. You educate your client every day how to make themselves look better, feel better about themselves, use the right products. So I think we educate all of us on a daily basis every half hour as our time slots go. But I think how I started, I just, you know, like I said, every day is a new day. Every day you meet new people that come into your chair and come into your life. And if you can just give back a little bit, that's really what it's all about.
Give back a little bit, and you get a lot of it. I say a lot of it. My daughter made that up. She made that. I said, Dad, I don't want a little bit of peanut butter. I want a lot of it. Like, okay, I got you. I understand what you're saying. So let's get on to the products. Again, the brown line is obviously for the vegan, but everything is certified organic.
Correct.
Let's go through the trials, like the testing. Did you the first sample that came to you were like, this is it? Did you like, oh my God? Or was it like, over a period of time?
That's the easy way. That's the easy way. We spoke to a chemist, and we kind of said, you know, all right, let's go basic, and let's kind of go from there. So basically, we got a set of products that we it was just basic, and we had sheets like this, and we handed them out to friends and said, you know, it had a bunch of questions. What do you like? What don't you like? Do you like the smell? Do you like the feel? How did it last? Things like that. We kind of gathered them all up, and we kind of went through a process of elimination, what we liked and what we didn't like. It took a long time. It's months and months and months of trials and tribulations, and sometimes Lori and I didn't always agree.
Well, let me take
Really?
Yeah.
you let me take you
We
back,
can
Let
relate.
me take you back to when you think it's there, when you think this is it, and you're taking a car ride and something just pops in your head. Because that had to have happened. You think you have it all down, and then now you're driving and something just. Because I feel like when you're driving, that's a good thought time.
You're alone with
You're
your thoughts.
alone. You're
Right.
alone with your thoughts. So you're driving. You're in traffic, and you think you have it, and something just comes in your head and says, "No, this is it." I'm taking you back there. What happens there?
You know, I think it's something like you have to kind of go for it. You just say, you know, I tried my best. I think this is the right answer for me. I think this is the right product. I think that I've come to the best solution for what I need to accomplish, and you have to take the leap. If you don't take the leap, you never learn, and you never strive to be any better. So, you know, I said, you know what, okay, so this product is what I'm going to go with right now, and I'm going to do it. I'm one of those people, if I fail, I fail, but I went down trying. So with the product line, it was like that. It was, you know, let's go with this shampoo, this way, this smell, this texture, this everything. And if we get bad feedback, we get bad feedback. If we don't, we don't. But I had to jump out and try.
Well, how's the feedback been?
The feedback's been great. I think more people, like you said, are going vegan. More people are going natural. More people are don't want to
Organic.
put that many things into their bodies that are bad. So we kind of felt like it's on the edge, and that was the way to go.
So,
That was really the way to go.
have you been trying to hit up Whole Foods to
Yeah, that's
possibly-
really hard to get into.
Well, I'm saying Amazon right now just took it, and I feel like they're, you know, Whole Foods. It's well, I live over there near Lake Grove,
Right.
Center Reach.
Oh, so you're right there. The
I'm right
big
there.
one. That's
So
like
Whole
the
Foods,
mega store over there.
I go there for breakfast all the time, and I get their coffee, dark chocolate. You ever tried that over there?
No, I
The
haven't.
latte?
But
It's really good.
is it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Tomorrow, me and
Yes,
Suzanne. we're
and then I
over
go
there.
to I go to the organic bodega
Hear that?
across
I'm
the
going
street,
for
Trader
latte
Joe's.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Trader Joe's to me
Trader
is like
Joe's,
a
I live in
bodega.
Trader Joe's,
Trader
so,
Joe's is
yeah.
like a bodega.
Yeah.
Like I'm
It
up in there.
is.
It's kind of small and everything's Trader Joe's. They know me now. I'm the bottle guy because I buy so much water from there and I recycle everything. Like Wednesday night comes around, I have this amount of recyclables every week.
Trader Joe's is a great store.
Yeah, and
Yes.
so you know, I'm one of them guys recycling. I recycle cans and bottles. I said it live on air. Yes, been recycling for years, bottles,
to do.
and I love that the town of Brookhaven actually went to cardboard and bottles on one day.
On the same day, yeah.
So, very
Smithtown did
convenient.
too. So.
But like, I know that they're looking for ambassadors,
Salons.
ambassador salons,
Ambassador salons.
so they could learn the technique to probably donate. Are you yourself looking for ambassador salons to distribute your
We're
product?
always looking for a salon to take on the product line and learn about it. And Lori and I will actually come into your salon and teach your staff how to use it, properly, how to explain it to your client, what to use, bless you, and how to use the product line correctly. So we're more than willing to spend our time and everything to come to your salon, regardless of where you are. We now have a salon in Rhode Island that exclusively sells our product line. We just jumped on the ferry, went over there, and there we were, teaching
Now,
your
you ready
staff.
to roll up your sleeves and put your product against another product with the chemicals
I'm always
and
ready.
everything?
I'm always
ready to go?
Yeah, I'm afraid of nothing.
Oh, I like
Yeah,
that.
I'm always ready.
Just feel it.
It's a passion and you feel it. Like what they do, they do this, you feel good. So when you believe in something, you're not afraid. You're not afraid, you just follow it through. So, yeah. And Dean
feels
and I
good to
actually
do good.
met at a fundraiser. We met we were two strangers. And we met at a fundraiser for a mutual friend whose daughter who was ill. And we just started, his booth was here and our booth was here. And it was just like, hi, how are you? What are you doing? And here
Everything
we are.
lined up.
Yeah,
It all,
really,
the stars lined up.
The stars lined up, and now we're here at the
Yeah.
ScissorSalute show talking about improving the profession through products and proper education and just proper, checking out and doing your homework when it comes to product lines and different procedures and being in tune and staying up to date for what's going on in the industry and the profession and what's going on in the world. You guys want to say something?
No, I'm sharing this live.
Oh, okay. So you're sharing. I'm usually do a lot of sharing, but the topic that's being discussed right now really has my phone down because, I'm blessed. My kids haven't been through that, and I haven't had a scare in my life with someone close to me, but it doesn't have to happen to me in order for me to be aware of what's going on. I'm as you guys, if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, you guys know that I'm very aware with autism as well, with kids that are autistic that come in my chair and stuff. I've donated some money to them and always try to show some love to my clients that that have kids that are autistic. And this is a topic at hand that touches everybody, and for the younger generation that's growing up and even for the older generation, it's time to improve yourself, whether it's what you're eating, and if you're correcting yourself with what you're eating and how you're treating yourself physically, there would be really no excuse to how you're treating your hair as well, and being educated on what's being actually put into the products that you're using on your hair. Now, do you see that's something that's being misled right now in our profession, where some of these people are using these other companies and other brands and they don't even know what's in there?
I hate to speak for another company or another brand because
we're not saying, we're not picking one out specifically. We're just saying
generalizing.
Generally.
Yeah.
In general.
I mean, I think marketers out there try to get the people to their product however way they can. Will they say something that's maybe a little misconstrued? Possibly. I know that with our product line, we stand behind it 100%. And like you said, with the autism, things like that, a lot of those people are gearing their children towards more natural foods, and they don't want anything, the GMOs and all that other stuff in there. So you can follow through with using a beauty line or a hair care product that's organic. They just want to go all natural, and I think it's a great idea. So, like I said, we completely stand behind our product line.
And like you said with the photoshopping, I'm sure the products are photoshopping everything.
Photoshop.
Right.
Yes, this is live what she's doing on the wig right now. That was kind of frizzy and dry when she started.
Yes, and if you're watching the show right now, that is real hair.
No Photoshop.
No Photoshop.
No,
all donated.
That's actually a Hair We Share wig with donated hair.
Yep.
That's
Donated
all
hair.
ponytails.
All ponytails. And we're also asking, if you're going to be donating ponytails, please go to hairweshare.org and check out the proper process. On top of that, we are also looking for sponsorships for ponytails. So if you're interested in sponsoring a ponytail, you can easily go to hairweshare.org And check out the information for sponsoring a ponytail. It's approximately $125 each ponytail, and it takes anywhere from 6 to 8 ponytails to make a wig.
6 to 9 ponytails.
6 to 9.
It takes approximately 6 to 8 weeks for the wig to be completed.
50 hours.
Thank you.
Wow.
You're learning.
I'm learning.
Education.
That's why I got my phone
Gotta
down.
love
I'm telling
education.
you, if Sefro's watching the show, or anybody who's watching the show every week, I'm usually on my phone because I'm sharing it. I'm sharing on our different Facebook groups.
Okay, but I'm
sharing
doing
it
it
on my
right
timeline.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, you're doing
I'm
that.
sharing it.
It's because this is a great discussion right here, and I feel like, you know, in the past 4 years that we've done the show, we've always ended with some sort of like a celebration where, you know, it's a little bit more amplified, the celebration. But I feel like this is a celebration of education right now that we're doing here on the ScissorSalute show, because there's plenty of barbers that are watching right now that might have wanted to donate hair. And now we've reviewed, you can't donate dreads. If you're going to be donating, you got to make sure that the hair is properly sectioned the right way. And from there, you got to make sure that it's cut right way, which I believe is 1 inch above the rubber band. And the packaging has to be good. Don't put it in a brown paper bag. Put it in a Ziploc. And try to make sure that the hair is not wet. On top of that, we're also being educated on organic products from L&L Hair Products. And L&L Hair Products also have the brown containers, which is vegan for the people out there that are going vegan. But everything is 100% organic. Now, what is the process that you're going through to get that organic label on there?
Oh, it's it's called Certified Organic Certifiers, believe it or not. And so it has to go through them. So there's people that are actually just certified organic, and our product has to go through them to make sure that it's certified.
Definitely.
That's the process.
And it all ties into what we've constantly been talking about here, because we're changing the year and everybody wants to change their prices. There's nothing wrong with that. But we have a lot of barbers and hairstylists, or a lot of more barbers complaining about clients walking in with these Gucci belts, Jordans, and complaining about spending $20. But barbers themselves and hairstylists themselves are not supporting the barber brands or hairstylist brands. Here we have a hairstylist brand with the L&L Hair Products. And it helps you with hair extensions and also helps you with the keratin. As we know, the keratin treatment ranges from, let's say, $300 to $500, and hair extensions can range anywhere from $600 to $1,000. Why not treat that process that you just paid for with getting something that is basically designed for that with the L&L products? As you notice, the left side of the screen, them products that are in brown bottles are vegan, and the rest of the products are certified organic, correct?
Correct. And
So
the
it's not
small
just
ones
brown with the gold, it's just brown?
Right.
Okay.
Well, the brown line is, there's a shampoo and conditioner for the brown line that's called Thicken, and that's for clients with thinner hair.
Okay, so
give you a little bit
elaborate on that right there, because now you have a shampoo and conditioner specifically for people with thinner hair.
Correct.
And
It's
it brings
called Thicken.
volume
Yes, it
and
does. It has
thickness?
peptides, and it actually adheres to the hair, and it gives your hair a
It
lot more volume.
combines
Yes.
with the hair.
Yep, it's called Thicken. Thicken shampoo and Thicken conditioner are in the 2 brown bottles on the left, and our Quench shampoo and Quench conditioner are our blue ones on the right.
And give us the slogan again, because I love the slogan.
It's called the Marry Me line, because we feel that you're always married to your products.
You hear that? Marry me line.
A woman is married to any product that she
So
has.
here it goes, gentlemen, right here. If you're gonna ask a girl to marry you, forget buying her a diamond ring. Just buy the L&L Hair product, get on your knees and ask her, will you marry me? Okay, it might not work, but that was a shot. And I'll just throw it out there. I love the slogan. And oh, where'd the wig go?
Can we put it on someone?
Lori, what-
Let's put it on someone.
Lori, what happened with the wig?
Who you putting it on, Cliff?
Who are we putting? I think we should put it on Cliff.
I think we should put it on
It's a-
Cliff.
Yeah,
You'll do it?
listen,
I knew
so
he
how
would.
beautiful
Go
and
ahead.
natural it
Tell
looks.
Lori.
Oh,
Tell
man,
Lori.
Cliff is, man.
He is
I give
stepping
it up to
the
Cliff,
plate.
man.
I gotta give it up to him. Right?
So again, one more time.
Jumped right at the opportunity.
Can Lori La
tell
hear
him.
us?
Yeah, she can hear us.
Lori, put it on Cliff and make him look
Putting it
beautiful.
on
in the chair.
Give it on.
Come on, Cliff, sit down.
Make sure
Let's
you
give it
take
up
the
for
pins
Cliff.
out.
Give it
Like
up.
Marilyn
Put it on
Manson.
Cliff.
I
And make sure he
Take
gets
the
spins.
pins out.
He's such a good sport.
Wait.
Take the.
You know he's gonna kill us later.
He's gonna kill me later.
Yeah. I'll just,
But I'll let you know he's a team player right
He is
there.
such
Look.
a
let's
team
give it
player.
up
He
for
just got
Cliff.
comfortable in the
Everybody
chair.
watching
He
live,
just
give
got
it up for
comfortable in the
Cliff.
chair.
All
He's
right.
ready. again,
such
ladies
a
and gentlemen,
team
you're watching the show.
Scissor salute to Cliff.
Scissor salute to Cliff, because that's real hair right there. That's genuine real hair.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, she just made it look very elegant, nice and silky smooth. And Cliff's about to
gotta
get
learn
the
to do
crown put down right there.
Silky smooth.
Silk, hold on,
Seriously silky.
seriously silky.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Again, the crown that you're watching right there took over 50 hours to make, approximately 6 to 9 ponytails. And we're also looking for sponsors
you,
for the
Cliff.
ponytails.
We love you.
Sponsors on the ponytails. Each ponytail is approximately
Look how
$125 to
gorgeous.
sponsor. Hey, Cliff, back in the 60s,
Wait
Cliff.
a second.
Oh my God,
Hey,
it's so
Cliff.
sick.
Cliff.
Now I remember you from Roslyn.
Yeah.
Cliff, now I remember you from Roslyn.
Woodstock, here he goes.
There you go, Cliff.
Oh,
This is
Cliff
live,
with the
Cliff.
Cliff with
This
the
is
spliff.
live, Cliff.
This is. Lori, what are you doing? There you go.
But again, I mean,
It
you
might
got to
be
give it
small
to
on
team
his head.
player.
That he's such a team player. God
Yes,
bless.
he is.
Oh, we love you,
Yes.
Cliff.
Now look again. If everybody, listen, anybody that's watching live,
Cliff,
look
you-
how natural that part
Right,
looks.
it is.
Cliff, you're a
Look how
tiger. You're a
natural
tiger,
the part
Cliff.
looks.
Each hair gets put in individually. Again, 50 hours, 6 to 9 ponytails. And you can go to hairweshare.org. We're looking for sponsors for each ponytail. Comes out to $125.
Cliff, you're a
If
tiger.
you're watching the show right now and you'd like to make some donations, hairweshare.org or go to ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. Ask questions, or hopefully we can answer them. There goes the information up there. You might want to write it down, take a screenshot, however you want to do. Again, each ponytail, $125 for the sponsorship, approximately 6 to 9 ponytails to make a wig, and over 50
too
hours
small
is
for
put
him.
into the wig.
pull it
We'll
down
go
in
over
the front.
rule number
Tell her to
1.
pull it down.
Do
Tell
not
her to
pull the
pull it down
hair
in the
back
front.
into a ponytail and cut it. Please section it off at least to 4 to 6 different sections.
It's too small for his head.
Make sure when you cut the hair that it is 1 inch over the rubber band, and please package it in the Ziploc. And again, remember the gremlin rule. Do not send wet hair. That's the gremlin rule. And if you don't know what a gremlin is, watch the movie. It's a good Christmas movie. Watch Gremlins 1, because Christmas movie, everyone thinks of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer like I do.
Look
I
how
think-
natural that hairline is.
Yes.
Can we get a little close up on that hairline?
Yes. It's matching the vest, too.
Look how nice that looks. That does not look like a wig. And if anybody didn't know, that was Cliff in 1972. Okay? He was 13 years old back then. I remember him from Roslyn now.
Now he looks familiar.
He looks so familiar. I love you, Cliff.
I love it. I love it.
He's a team player, man. I noticed when he first came in the studio, the sarcasm he was speaking. He's a team player.
He is
I
a
knew
team
it.
play.
So thank you guys so much for coming on to the show. We're going to go around the board right now. We're going to start off with you. Please let everybody know how they can get in contact with you. Any email information, website information you'd like to share, social media information that you'd like to share, please do so now. The stage is yours.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay. You can contact us at hairweshare.org. You can email us at care@hairweshare.org. We are on Instagram, Twitter, all as Hair We Share. Anything you need. Donate hair, donate ponytails, and donate money. Donate tonight.
Give them hashtag Long Island.
And hashtag Long Island Make a Difference. Making a difference. It feels good to do good.
Ooh.
It feels good to do good. It's part of that silky smooth.
Seriously.
Seriously, silky smooth. Oh, look at Cliff over there on the right side. See?
He's
Cliff's
feeling
got
that.
his products from L&L.
And he's feeling happy. Yeah, he is.
He's married.
He's married.
Wonderful. He's married to his products.
Yes, he is.
He's married to the
Cliff,
product.
you're amazing. Remember, when you donate a ponytail, please, hairweshare.org, fill out the ponytail form. Form.
Remember.
Don't fill out the ponytail
PTF.
application. It doesn't exist. But if you are losing your hair, or you know of a child in a local area who lost their hair from alopecia or any medical hair loss, please contact us through hairweshare.org and fill out the wig application.
Hair We Share. They even gave me this hair clip that's also a pen. So Susie, you do the
Yes.
same as well. Please let everybody know how they can get in contact with you. Any social media information that you'd like to share with us, please do so now. The stage is yours.
He said it all. Our pages are all at Hair We Share, hashtag Hair We Share. My Instagram is hair_we_share_SUZ.
Okay.
That's my personal Instagram.
All right, and Lori, let everybody know how they can get the hands on the products. Maybe sit in your chair, or somebody who's watching now, right now, that might want you to come down to their salon or to an establishment to educate. You know, the stage is yours. Give out as much information as you can.
First, I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate it very much. So,
welcome, and thank you for coming.
it's LNLHairCareProductsInc.com or LNLHairProducts@gmail. And that's where you can find us. We have a full website. You guys can buy anything online. All the information is on the website to get in contact with us. We are willing to come down to your salon, regardless of where you live, and educate your staff and educate you. And let's try to make the world a little prettier place.
All right, now you guys have a video so we can make this transformation, LA? LA? Do you have a video that you can pop up real quick? Cephro? Bueller?
There it is.
There it is.
There you go, go to that one. Bueller.
My hair started falling out about a year ago. First, slowly, I'd brush it out and more would start coming out in the shower. And then eventually it was just, there was nothing there. There were days when I would get up and I wouldn't want to go to school. I didn't want people wondering what was wrong or why. I just decided I have to just shave it all off. And I think once I did that, it all started to get better.
First we had a synthetic wig because my daughter had to have something after she shaved her head. She had to go to school the next day. So we had gone to get a synthetic wig, which I could see by the look on her face she really wasn't happy with. It wasn't all that natural, and she didn't feel comfortable. When we got the real wig from Hair We Share, it made a gigantic difference. It was just a step in a positive direction. My daughter was happy. She loved it. It was light. It was more comfortable, and it looked very natural. So it made a big difference.
You know, we spent time together talking about the wig and what it was going to be like wearing a wig. You know, that it's not her own hair. There are going to be some things that she may not be able to do in a wig that she could do with her own hair. Like, it's going to be warm wearing it in the summertime. I tried to be as thorough as possible with her so she knew exactly what to expect when she got the wig.
We use 100% of all the ponytails that we get donated to us. I received a whole load of ponytails today. This is what I do on a daily basis, okay? I catalog each and every ponytail according to date. Name, date, age, and I have no idea how these people find us. I get letters every single day from little kids to adults.
We need the funding because of what it takes to actually make the wig. You cannot get anybody to volunteer to do that kind of work. The hairs are literally counted one by one. They're sewn in strand by strand. It takes 50 hours to make one wig. This wig here was sponsored by a little girl named Leela, and she started a crowdfunder through our website to sponsor her hair to be made into a wig. It cost us $125 to process one ponytail. We have 1,500 ponytails, and it takes 6 to 9 ponytails to make one wig. So for every $125 donated to us, sponsors one ponytail. We don't want to make people think that they have to wear a wig if they're bald. We want them to be able to have the option to wear the wig.
Now my hair is like an accessory. I bring it, I keep it in a pillowcase in my suitcase or wherever I go. I put it on and just go. It's easy, and it's easier than I ever thought it would be.
You know, as a mother, it's devastating. It's devastating. Your heart is, it's broken in a million pieces. But, you want to give confidence to your daughter, because how they feel about themselves is really how everyone else ultimately sees them. And my daughter, I can see, is in a good place. She has a lot of courage, and she's gotten better and better. And through Hair We Share and the wig looking great, that was just a big hurdle that she overcame.
To anyone else going through hair loss, I would just say it gets better, and just once you stop caring what people think and you realize this is you and nothing's going to change that, you can just be a lot happier.
Okay, so we have Dante right here. I got to share. Hair We Share, and we're sharing the mic though right now.
Real quick, ScissorSalute to everyone out there. As we end 2017, everybody talk about change, what they're gonna do better for the new year. Remember, if you love what you do, please sign a petition. It's not about me, it's about you. Not only about you, but it's about your family. It's about the security for tomorrow. So remember, 2018, let's go, sign a petition. We need 5,000, but we're gonna hit 10. Happy New Year.
So everyone, check out the BBA on IG. You could also check out ScissorSalute show and find out more information. We'd like to thank everybody who came here on tonight's show. A lot of education was done here as far as the proper process to donating hair, and at the same time, different products that can be used, natural, organic products, and vegan products. They're the same, but they're different. But at the same time, natural products to help promote healthy hair. So if you're watching the show right now, definitely recommend that you watch the show started from the beginning. Share the show. This was definitely a different type of show that you used to on the ScissorSalute show, but at the same time, we provided the education, inspiration that was needed to end 2017. We're going into 2018. My question to you is, how much do you value your profession, and how much are you standing by the profession? In other words, when I say that, we need more support in the profession, and that can easily be done by coming over here and pressing the share button right down here. Press that share button and share that. Or something easily as, giving a like on someone's picture on Instagram. Give a like to the next person. Maybe leave them a comment and DM them if you see something wrong with the way they did their work. Give them some constructive criticism, but you leave the comment on the page, they might be offended. So DM them and see what's what. Now we have enough people here and enough time. I'm going to ask everybody to put their hands above my hands. Now when I say scissor, you say salute, and you say as loud as you can, because this is the last show for 2017. Scissor! Salute! And we're going to end it right there. If you like what you see right here, press the share button. And if you like house music, keep it right here on StrongIsland.tv, the quickest growing TV channel on Facebook. Honestly, there's nobody messing with us. ScissorSalute, thank you so much for supporting us. And more information will be provided in the caption down below if you need to see what the show is about. And if you will, again, make sure you go to hairweshare.org and ask as much questions as you can. And we have, you guys are still mic'd up, give your information for the products.
LNLhairproducts.com.
LNLhairproducts.com. If you would like Lori and Lori to come down and educate you on these natural hair products and give you more information on what's going on here. Again, the slogan right here, the Marry Me line, because you're married to your products. Thank you so much. Happy 2018. ScissorSalute. I'm going low.